Wyatt and Stan on the radio asked me why he's improved. And a couple of weeks ago with Coach Fraser, I talked to him about bringing him in and watching film and just explaining to him he doesn't have to do too much. Just do what he does. He, 30 minutes the other night, guarded people, got his free throws. That's key, especially you get some foul trouble. We got sickness, injuries, all the stuff. You need guys to come off the bench. And, that was a big play. There were a lot of big plays. Mac had some huge plays. Just a couple rebounds that the dunk at the end. Dean makes a great pass to him. He catches it and makes a great dunk at the end. Cam's shot at the end of the half. Kind of won the game 3 different times. You get up 18-15, they push it to 23 up. You make the run to finish the half. Then you make the great run, continue that second half, and then they didn't quit. The young guys came in and 10-0 run for them. Then we had to win it again and finished it off. We made enough plays down the stretch, and we knew they were desperate and they weren't going to quit. It would have been nice to take a deep breath, but they came back on, I think Tech had them in the 20s and got it back to 8. So you knew they were going to keep coming at us.
Bruce, when you entered the game, last among Big 12 teams, free throw shooting percentage, how big a smile does that bring to your face?
Well, it's huge, and I did make them. Our flight was delayed yesterday, so I said as long as we have time, everyone make 25 free throws. And the players actually laughed about it, that maybe it helped, but we've had different times where we've shot it well. That it does make a difference, especially in close games, to extend leads, to finish games. And to me, I think we're a better free throw shooting team than we showed, but, we got to do it consistently. So, but it's still a defense. You hold them to 52. I think it's the low of the year. You hold their leading scorers, Noy and Miller, to 0 and 2. If we don't give up some easy ones in the paint at a couple different times, it would have been it's great defensive effort for our kids, and our coaches do a good job. Players have bought in; they want to win. We talked about doing a little more. Coach Korn brought up a thing: just do more, be a little more disciplined. Give a little better effort, be determined. All those little things that make a difference.
What do you think of when you see the team go 7-2 on the road in Big 12 race?
It's seniors, it's older guys, it's poise, it's defense. Gives you a chance. I wish we would have won a couple of those non-conference road games, but maybe that experience of playing in those games helped us. But I just throw them after. I'm just so proud of them. All the guys, and happy for them. Proud of the staff. Really proud of Luke Sauber, our trainer, because you guys have no idea what he's had to do. Today we had somebody get the flu. We had Cam didn't go to shoot around for the second game in a row. He is at the doctor. I mean, we've had so many things, and, they've all just kept fighting for the same mission, on the same mission. And, they've been able to hang in there and be resilient and find ways to get wins.
Bruce, you've been through this a lot. How many tournament teams do you expect the Big 12 to have in a couple of weeks?
Well, I hope 8. I thought last year, Oklahoma State and Baylor, I thought they were screwed, to be honest. I'm just being honest. I thought last year was the best league I've ever been part of. The balance, the top part of the league, the whole league, 1 through 10. It was really disappointing to me. And I've told Mike that before. I told Scott that. And this year, again, probably the top 4 or 5 aren't quite as good as, they're still good, but not quite as good as last year. But the balance of the league is so special. And people don't understand. You play everyone twice like this. It is hard. It is hard, and you know what? I'm hoping for 8. I think we should have had it last year, and maybe 9 last year, to be honest. But we'll see what happens.
Bruce, how nice was it to see Barry get back on track after the last 2?
He actually struggled first half. I think he overdid it. People are ganging up on him on the ball screens. I told him he's got to learn to play without the ball and find some ways, because he's a target. He's good. It was good for him to get a couple ones roll in. He was big down the stretch. You can put the ball in his hands, and for the most part, he makes the right play.
Is it a relief to not have to worry about keeping guys from looking ahead anymore, knowing there's just one game left for the league time?
Yeah, and I think I told you, I finally put a bracket up before the game Saturday, and I just said, this is like an NCAA. We got 1 day prep, less than 48 hours. And because I haven't talked about that at all. I figure we're near the end. I can at least do that. Plus, get that experience of, I knew it was going to be tough. We didn't get out of there till 10 o'clock the other night. You have a snowstorm. You got to get on a plane. You got to come here, play a team that's desperate for a win. But I guess we did the right things, and they got the right mindset. I've done a lot of text messages, mental little things with a lot of guys, just trying to keep them focused on the right things. And I don't know if it's helped or not, but I think it's more the seniors are so focused and determined.
Bruce, how big was the Cam drawing the foul on the 3-pointer and sinking off?
Yeah, I thought Mac, they go on a 10-0 run. Mac hits a 15-footer, and that was huge. It stopped the run, got it back to 12. Cam makes all 3 free throws, kind of quiets the crowd down. Mac has another. Dean makes a great pass. He has the dunk. And then Barry got some runners that, kind of iced it, and then we got stops. We had 2 bad stretches on defense, the middle of the first half or second thirds of it. And then that one stretch where they made the 10-0 run. But other than that, we were pretty good.
You've been here once before, your first year, but how do you think you'll manage the next couple of days with the championship possibility hanging?
I mean, it's just, to me, I think the best thing, it's like Barry said, it's just another game. And it's an important game. Obviously, Oklahoma's going to be desperate, just like TCU. I just told our guys, honor the seniors, play at a high level, be prepared. We're off tomorrow. Wednesday will be very light. We'll see what Oklahoma does tomorrow night. It's tomorrow night, right? And, see what happens there. We can all watch them. Lon's done a nice job. They're playing small ball. They're switching everything. They're playing zone. They beat TCU with a zone here a couple weeks ago. We're going to have to play, so it's, last time we had to go on the road, and I can still see Marcus Smart flopping, and the call going the other way, but, we at least we got a piece of it, and, that group was special. Rodney, Tay, Jordan, Shane, Will, Bradley, all that group, and it's a lot like this group, very resilient, and stayed the course. Well, again, I'm just happy for our coaches and happy for the players that they have this chance. And, let's get prepared. That's the most important thing. The one thing I've learned from Coach Snyder, and he talked about everyone has dreams and goals, but you better have a plan to get those dreams and goals. And it's just not going to happen. So we got it. The coaches will do a great job. They got to buy into it. We got to have guys watching film, knowing what we need to do, how we're going to attack them, how we're going to guard them. That's the most important thing. We got to go earn a victory, which we did tonight.